Mortals of Earth. You ever wonder what mass really is? Not just stuff or weight, but where that weight comes from. Like, why does anything have mass at all? Most of us were taught it's because of the Higgs field, some invisible cosmic molasses that slows particles down and gives them weight. But here's the twist. That's only a tiny part of the story. The real mystery, still unsolved. Until now, maybe. A team of physicists, Nassim Haramein, Alirol, and Cyprien Guermonprez, just dropped a wild, peer-reviewed paper called The Origin of Mass. And trust me, it's a game changer. Let's break it down, like we're just hanging out talking physics over pizza. Space is full of energy, and it's shaped like a donut. Imagine space isn't empty. Instead, it's like an ocean of invisible energy. Beneath everything, your hand, your phone, even this screen, is a sea of fluctuating energy called the quantum vacuum. It's foamy, jittery, buzzing with potential. Now drop a pebble in that ocean. What happens? A whirlpool forms. That's what particles are, according to this theory. Tiny spinning vortices in the sea of space. And not just any shape, they're toroidal. Think donut, smoke ring, spinning loop. This torus shape traps energy, making it stable. In this view, mass isn't a thing, it's a process. The resistance, the weight, you can't just phase through walls effect. That all comes from how your particle's little vortex interacts with the energy of space, from black holes to atoms. Now here's where it gets seriously cool, because these physicists take it even further. They say that every particle, like a proton, is not just a vortex. It's actually a tiny black hole. Yeah, you heard that right. Not the kind of black hole that sucks in entire stars, but a Planck-scale black hole. A tiny, stable, spinning geometry where mass is just the result of how much energy is packed into that micro-horizon. This isn't just poetic metaphor. They use real math, Einstein's equations, Schwarzschild geometry, and the Planck scale to calculate the mass of a proton as if it were a mini black hole. And the crazy part? Their numbers check out. They're not waving their hands or guessing. They actually predict the proton's mass with impressive accuracy, just by treating it as a self-contained black hole spinning in the energy fabric of space. So, what is mass? It's not something added by a field. It's the energy of a spinning vortex in space, balanced and stabilized like a perfectly tuned engine. It's the surface tension of a bubble in the vacuum. It's the dance of a black hole small enough to fit inside a proton. This model explains mass without needing the Higgs at all, and goes even further, connecting gravity, charge, and spin into one beautiful, geometric picture. Why does this matter? Because it could change everything. If mass comes from vortex geometry in the quantum vacuum, then the whole standard model of physics needs a serious upgrade. And more than that, we might be staring at the blueprints for a new kind of energy technology. Think about it. If the vacuum contains all this potential, and if particles are stable black holes spinning in it, what happens if we learn to tap into that spin? It's not sci-fi anymore. It's just geometry and physics. A unified theory, physicists have struggled for decades to unite gravity and quantum mechanics. Einstein and the quantum guys never quite shook hands, but this model might be the bridge. Because black holes are gravity, and if every particle is a tiny black hole, then gravity is built into the quantum world. No more fighting between theories, just nested layers of structure, from the tiniest proton to the largest galaxy. Everything's connected, everything's spinning. Final thought. So next time you lift your coffee cup or feel the weight of your body in a chair, remember, that mass you feel might not be a solid thing at all. It could be the echo of a black hole, stabilized by geometry, humming in tune with the fabric of space. You are made of little vortices, spinning donuts, tiny black holes, singing in the vacuum. And now, we might finally understand their song. If you want to dive deeper, check out The Origin of Mass by Haramein, Alirol, and Guermonprez. It's technical, sure, but it just might be the start of a whole new view of reality. Until then, stay curious and keep listening for the hum of the universe. Have a good one.